Hello there traders. For today's analysis I decided to cover gold market, and we'll speak about the dollar index and I will speak about the euro versus US dollar. I will start with the gold market first. So what I found on this multi-time frame view basically is that on the daily I still don't see any big sign for the reversal. Technically there is the stochastic is in the let's say extreme area here. We did have two trading days ago, we did have one sell-off on the gold. On Friday we got some rally, but barely made to the middle area, which is not that significant, not that strong. And today we got the price went above the Friday's high and just basically sold off from there. So not that significant confirmation or anything like for any kind of reversal yet. Also, if you check stochastic on the daily, you'll find out that there is still a bear cross intact, so there is no confirmed bull cross on the daily time frame. So I suppose the price can still retest the lows around 1739, maybe even 1738, and that's a minimum that I expect in the next period. Possibly we can also attack lows and maybe even this pin bar area from like many weeks ago. That will be on the daily time frame. If you watch like an intraday time frame, you will find out this morning that there was a completion of ABC, which I think that we actually completed this ABC. Right there was a A, B, C. It's a type of the correction. We found also the very important pivot lows here, and as you know, you have a good pivot. You have potential completion of ABC, and on top of that, you got a bear divergence. Right there, you see that we got like the sell-off process started right there. There was a final retest right there. Bar closed in the middle. Next bar is going lower. That was obvious a sign that we can see lower prices. If you go even on the 5, you can find also many pushes upside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 5 pushes up, and then we started this downside movement. So that's another sign that we went above the previous day high, but we became very exhausted there, and buyers lost power. So the result is this downside cycle that we are seeing that is happening right now. So let me just switch. So I do expect that this completion of ABC will lead us for to retest of 1739, but also watch for if in case of the bigger drop and the price can trade below 1737, I guess we can see the 1724 and then maybe even 1716 on the test. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies. Speaking of the euro versus US dollar, if you check so far, what we got is still there was an inside bar, there was a bull cross, but again it's a single bull cross in a downside trending market, not that particularly strong. So it was a good close price reversal, but it couldn't do anything more. So it's a single bull cross with no... if you check even the trend line, you will find out basically that there was a trend line intact, that we didn't take this trend line. So this specific bull cross, a single one, it wasn't even a bull divergence, a bull convergence, so it wasn't that strong. And on top of that, you will find out that we got tons of divergences on the top, and so right now we got a down cycle this morning. Probably, as you see, price is revisited the Friday's low and the last week low per on around 1.1685. But I see definitely potential for the price to go and revisit the 1.1665, which basically, which are lows from like mid-August, right, this year. So I expect still more downside on the euro versus US dollar. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies. And finally, just to show you here, we got the USD and Dollar Index. It seems like we got a climatic action and price went very sideways. But if you check here, there's one interesting thing. We are not trading on the near the upper Keltner on the daily. We still have a space. We visited this area, which we mentioned, but then the next area to watch is 93.73, and you see that we got inside bar, now we're taking the high of that bar. Obviously the stochastic on the daily looks like an extreme level, but as I said, a single bear cross is really, and also we reached, the price reached here, right there we reached the 75. Usually expect at least same amount of move in the next period. So I really expect 93.70 on the test, and then later on to visit 94.30, 94.70. So watch for upside opportunities, bull opportunities, and definitely watch for the price to trade above 93.50. That will be all for today's update, and see you all tomorrow morning.